What is up, everyone? And welcome to another rendition of the All Elite Ensemble review. So it's just like, I last minute I just saw a harsh zoom in of a shirt. I was like, what is happening? But welcome to the AEW Post-Show Breakdown here at BC WrestlePod. Of course, my name is Mikey. I am El Jefe of BC WrestlePod. I not only run the ones and twos of everything and keep us on track, or at least try to, I am wrangling all of these cats here amongst across the many of the show. And for the first time in forever, in the words of Frozen, we finally have a full house tonight for AEW. Thank the Lord. There is
Disney,
more of
don't
us.
sue us.
I know.
Please don't sue us.
The mouse has bigger
Ric Flair ain't
problems
got no
than
money.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ric Flair.
Oh my goodness. But we have the full crew here, so let me give you the introduction. So first and foremost, starting off on my screen, on my right, you have I swear, how do we continue with these names? I swear, JBL, but you have Tomatoes Chump. I can't even finish that sentence with the straight face. But JBL is here. Hi, JBL.
Glad to be here, and I'm glad I can make Mikey laugh so much I can't even say my name, so it's a good start.
You're very welcome. This is how this show is going to go tonight, and it is going to be glorious. Speaking of glorious, he is also a man that goes by many a different pseudonyms and aliases on the social media, but tonight he is known as Benny the Bear. Hi, Benny. Welcome back.
Glad to be here. Greetings and salutations. Let's rock and roll.
yeah.
We love to see it. And then
Wow.
finally, what seems like forever, we have, cosplaying as one of the characters from Vikings. We have the professor who we are going to get this 23andMe done so we can figure out how related we truly are.
The more I do the ancestry.com, the more I'm like, Mikey, we these Ensenada roots go back farther and farther than they should.
Honestly, and it's crazy too. So who knows? We might actually be related and cousins, and we'll have to plan a get together in that if that
We
is
gotta
the
go
case.
down to Rosarito and hang out. Yeah.
Yes, I mean everybody, all of the BC WrestlePod folks are invited. I have a house down in Ensenada, so we gonna partake. Anywho,
Dude.
we are here tonight to once again break down this past week in AEW television. We are here to talk about the Dynamite and the Collision. And guys, it is crazy because we are literally, what is it, 1 week away. Next weekend is Grand Slam Australia. And we
Ugh.
actually have a match. We have our first match made for Grand Slam Australia. And I'm excited about it because of the fact that all four of these people were probably like, yeah, I'm down. And somebody is going to lose something. So it's going to be great when we get there. But if you are new here to BC WrestlePod or been rocking with us forever, we are on YouTube, Twitch, Kick. That is what happens when that's where you can watch all of our stuff. We also have the social medias at BC WrestlePod where you get to see those report cards and predictions and some other stuff. And also whatever chaotic ideas I have that we're going to post on the internet because we have no shame and it's fantastic. We also have some merch available to you at our shop, bcwrestlepodshop.fourthwall.com, where you can find all your newly designed merch to rep for all the review teams here at BC WrestlePod for some really fun designs. And last but certainly not least, guys, we pay for guys and gals and non-binary pals on the internet. We pay for a lot of streaming services out here to watch all this wrestling. And we all work, and this paycheck we try to make it last. We got bills to pay out here, but we also are addicted to professional wrestling. So if you want to feed our habits, especially when it comes to having to pay for AEW pay-per-views, because they're the only they're the only company that I'm still shelling out $40 to watch these pay-per-views. But thankfully, I'm not going to complain because we don't have a pay-per-view until March. So you're giving me a 2-month reprieve, Tony Khan. You can donate to our coffee bot who will be popping in the chat on Twitch and YouTube here ever so often. And if you feel inclined to do so, you may click that link and donate to the cause, but no pressure because we know that times are tough out here because the state of the world is on fire. But we are going to ignore that and we're going to talk about something that we love. and possibly have questions about, which is, AEW wrestling. So let's get into it, shall we?
Yeah, we possibly like AEW wrestling. We're not sure about that at this point.
Listen, after this weekend of wrestling and everything that I watch, I will always say that at least AEW doesn't insult my intelligence as a wrestling fan.
Well, then there's that.
Indeed.
They at least have representation outright where it needs to be.
For real.
Yeah. Which JBL used to crush him on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken 4 years, but it has gotten pretty good.
I went from crushing on to crushing on them.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Which, to be fair, with all the people that we're going to talk about this in the Dynamite and the Collision, there is a lot of choices. We have a charcuterie board of wrestlers to pick from. So let's get into it, shall we? We're going to start off like we always do here with Dynamite. And the first thing that we're going to discuss is, oh God, Kenny Omega did not break a sweat.
No, not at all.
Well, Romero got the jobber entrance. We knew it was going to happen.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
For it.
No.
I love that Rocky Romero. I love you so much. Never change. I mean, because he does, the wepa slide, as I call it, and then the camera's perfectly placed like there. Does the shimmy shake, and Kenny Omega gives him the trigger from a running start. I was just like, and just Rocky just sells it beautifully. I'm like, God, I love you, Rocky Romero. You are fantastic. Never change.
There's something about like the way I'm just going to invoke the other promotion because I don't watch it anymore. The way WWE does their tracking for wrestling things makes it look like a soap opera or reality TV. It's just obviously staged. The way AEW sort of finds the violence, it just feels like it's I don't even like an old school cops video or like something viral. Like it times up a certain way that's like, oh, I just saw something ridiculous. Like it just has a more real feel to it. And that's one example of several that I saw on Dynamite and Collision where it's like, oh, damn, the camera catches this just barely. And I'm like in it. It just makes you jump they figured that out.
Why does this age me and also say how much of a bad person I am when all I can think of is bum fights?
It feels like bum fights. It feels like two guys by a railroad track fighting over a Gatorade. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Everybody in this group, at least I think, we are all old enough. We've been around the block,
We
so
were
to speak.
on the original internet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reals.
When we only had two girls in one cup. That's when we were there. So.
Oh my gosh. There was that Chocolate Rain, and then of course my awakening was Shiz. Oh my god!
I thought your awakening was Lemon Party.
Oh no, not Lemon Party. Anywho,
meat spin.
We're old, you guys.
Oh, that one got a core memory out of some of you. Okay.
This is what happens when all four of us are together. Chaos.
We lasted 10 minutes and we just went
new record. Benny, what did you think of Omega and Romero here?
Great job there, Homo Slice. There you go.
Oh man, just to go up what Professor was just saying here, like there's a couple times like recently they've been like using the crane shot, like in the matches, especially with the Death Riders. So it's pretty. I love that. But like Rocky Romero, right? Like Rocky is such a great utility player. Like he can do commentary. Like he can obviously wrestle. And 5-10 minutes. He's been around for a long time. But this match was fantastic and a perfect tune-up match for Omega.
Well, and you can tell he's like, I know I'm like starting my bottom rung of the Don Callis family here. Like I'm not going to be putting in too much effort yet. But when Takeshita comes out there, it's going to be like a 10 to 30 minute, epic at that point.
You're like, we love to see
it's like
it.
moving up that Mortal Kombat tower, Don Callis family.
They got to do the breaking the ice thing, right? They got to break the ice or the metal or the whatever it is.
Yeah,
So, okay,
exactly.
I'm gonna date myself again here. So is Rocky Romero the Glass Joe of the Don Callis family? Like,
Not the Punch Out reference.
and then is Lance Archer King Hippo? Like, or like, what is it? Like, how
Not
does this
King
work?
Hippo.
Dung, 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 dung.
We love it.
Well, because we know that we know that Kyle Fletcher is Soda Popinski or Vodka
Yeah, he
Drinkowski.
is.
Like,
He's
whatever it is.
very much Soda Popinski. I ugh,
These are questions I need
that's
to ask
hard.
the AEW wrestlers now. Be like,
I think,
which Punch Out character do you relate to the most?
and I'm not being racist. Takeshita is way cooler than Piston Honda. Like
Oh,
he
very
just
much
is.
so.
Oh,
Like he's way more
100%.
mobile and whatever else. So Takeshita is much more in the like Mr. Hollywood, like is much
Yeah.
more Mr. Sandman, like much in that spot.
Mhm.
No, Okada right now is in that Piston Honda like set because he's
I
like the
buy
middle
that.
of the pack, but he's a champion.
I buy that.
He's
Sure.
he's the first
Speaking
champion you get to.
Has one
Speaking of
move no one
which-
can figure out. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Okada, we're gonna have some fun talking about him a
Just
little bit
wears his
later too.
eyeballs.
Oh no. We're gonna have fun talking about Okada because something happened and I was just like, why is he coming out with a cover? Then I learned, oh, that is why. But
Yeah.
Kenneth Omega beats Rocky Romero without breaking a sweat. And like all of you guys have said, this is starting at the bottom tier, scraped in the barrel, so to speak, of the Don Callis family, before we eventually get Kenny and Takeshita at some point, which is going to be banging. And so, again, there was a lot afterwards because Kenny wins. Tony Schiavone, I love you. First of all, what are those with those bright ass shoes? I was just like, God, they are so highlighter. It is crazy out here. Also,
Gotta have high vids on Tony. You know where he is.
that is true. And also, I was like, Tony, are we okay tonight? Because we were kind of fumbling over our words over this a little bit. But what I got from it, and I came to understand it, was clarified later in the show that since Kenny won this match, he would be facing whoever wins in our main event tonight between Swerve and Andrade, and that person would go on after winning that match will go on to face MJF for a title shot. I'm like, okay. And they didn't specify when, because at first it was like, oh, Grand Slam Australia, but then it was like, oh no, I think you more like Revolution. Okay, we're gonna see how this time ends up. But then Hangman comes out and he reminds us, be like, you know, he wants the championship. Swerve comes out, reminds us that he's undefeated, and then I was just like, spoiler alert! I should have seen this coming to figure out how the main event was going to turn out based on that sentence alone. And then little old dickhead Don Callis comes out and it's just like, no. And I was just like, sir, go away.
Then he lost his denture
He
in the
did.
middle of the promo.
Shit was hilarious. I was just like, God, AEW's just giving me television.
When most of your promo guys and interview guys are in their 60s and 70s, you're gonna run into this a bit. I mean, I know Don's probably in his 50s, but still, like he's been around the block enough.
Well, they're not teaching anyone how to talk, and we've kind of rung up people on promos for a while. Either you can or you can't. But AEW doesn't have. Only has what? Maybe 4 or 5 managers that talk and do the promos now.
No, they all
I mean,
dance.
that's
like it.
Even Shivani. It's like Shivani, I love you.
And then half the time,
Damn.
like, to quote a phrase from one of my friends, this is like it's a lot of bubblegum as they talk kind of nonsense.
Yep, sure.
Also,
No, that's just dentures.
shout out
Hey,
Nick.
what's up,
man?
Nick.
What's up, man?
Greetings from my lonely hotel room in Orlando.
Are we interrupting
Oh.
something? Should we let
Why
you
is he in
be?
a lonely hotel room?
Oh, wait.
No.
I was just like, why are you in Orlando of all places? I
Don't-
need to know.
Someone text Kilt. He's got to go over and say hi.
Like,
Unless that's the alibi, so there's proof that he said that she's like, oh no, I'm in Orlando right now.
listen,
I'm
we don't
actually
want.
in a lonely hotel room.
Okay, work trip.
Oh,
Understood.
That's even worse. I'm sorry.
That is so much worse. And you're watching us. God, you could be doing so many better things.
in Orlando? Well, maybe.
Well, anywho, so we got a lot
I
of
hear-
moving parts and a lot of players in this, as we would come to find out at the very end of the show. But we got to keep this train rolling because, damn, this was a banging match too. We have an eliminator match for the AEW Continental Championship. We have, of course, our champion John Moxley taking on the challenger in this one, and Mr. Ace Austin. Tony Khan, I love you to death. Let's figure out what we're doing of substance for Ace Austin. I love seeing him here, and I love seeing him on Ring of Honor. But let's give him an actual feud worth a damn, so to speak.
I feel like AEW's in that spot where they have like 6 or 7 people that are kind of sitting in that like penalty box waiting to be put in, and they're trying these little things that aren't really working. So like, and then you have like someone like our debuting person this week who jumps into a feud right away, but he's got clout behind him, so that's the whole big thing. So I don't know. I feel like Ace doesn't need to earn anything here, but he definitely is not being pushed like he should.
Yeah. And we talked about this, how you have a bloated roster, which is unfortunate, right? And you want folks to get reps in, you want to do what you're doing. This came out of nowhere. I wish I knew the Ring of Honor folks better than I do. I should do that homework. I never did. It's hard. So
That's okay. Ring of Honor now is being poised to be working with these other wrestling promotions and also sending a lot of the Ring of Honor folks internationally too. Tune in Wednesday as we talk about a certain MXM collection who had some really fun stuff down in Mexico this past weekend and are going back again this week. So stay tuned for that. Spoiler alert. But back to this match. This match ruled. I loved it. Ace Austin, again, I feel like I don't like to throw around the word underutilized when it comes to people talking about really good wrestlers. He's just very solid and he's very athletic. And Homeboy has put on the gains since leaving the TNAs when his contract expired. And he's a fantastic wrestler. I have no qualms about that. But like I said before, when I'm ready for him to be in a feud of substance. It doesn't even need to be a championship, but I don't know. And also, I kind of like Moxley right now, too. Moxley I was like, all right, Moxley, good job.
He helped him get some of his stuff, and it was very nice to see. I feel like Ace Austin would do well. Take Hangman Page out of the Trios Championship thing and put Ace Austin with Jet Speed. You have the perfect balance of everything there.
I'm here for Ace Austin.
And then
might
call
as well because
Pink Pony Express.
The Pink Pony Express. We love it. No, honestly, Ace Austin with Jet Speed would be fantastic because Lord knows that the Bang Bang Gang is just like dismantled again because people are hurt again.
Yeah.
I was like, God, you guys, we can never catch a break. Somebody or everybody is always hurt. What is happening?
Go, Benny, go. Go, Benny, go. Benny?
Oh no, the internet is probably striking back.
No, Benny. Benny, come back.
Benny, come back.
Benny, come back.
Be like this. Be like the Metal Gear.
There you are. Hey, you're there.
There you are. There you are. I was just like.
He was for a second. No. Oh no, he's in the Matrix. He's here and now and 20 seconds ago.
I'll be right back. I'm going to drive 20 minutes north. I'll see if I can get him hooked up there. Hold
on. This is great podcasting.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Was that just now or was that 20 seconds ago?
Oh no. Anyhow.
Oh, yeah, they're always snake bit, you know? Like hello?
Damn.
No!
Oh, Tony Khan sent lightning to Benny's house and crushed
Tony, we talked about this. He didn't even say anything bad.
Tony, that's a hate crime.
That really is a hate crime.
So.
You should know
Benny alone. He's got the best job of all of us.
For real.
The hell alone.
Be like, not going to talk about that on air.
Oh, man.
So, Nick, you want to call in?
Hey, Nick, come on. Talk AEW.
Oh Lord, you know he probably would too if I sent him the link. That's the crazy part. He probably would too, and we already derail ourselves enough as it is. But Ace Austin gave it the college try. Moxley wins, but this was still a pretty good match. And then Moxley gets attacked by Team DND after the match. So it's like we're gonna talk about the Dem Boys in a little bit, but right now, yeah, this happened also too. It's like,
sure.
Well, see, this is what I worry about, is they've got him positioning here, and then what happened later on with the Dom Fallis family, like, so does that mean that this won't be anything? Does this, like, what are they doing? It's Takeshita has too many things going on. Like, pick something.
Be like, pick a lane and stick in it.
Yeah.
No, stick it in.
That's a whole different podcast.
I feel like the AEW gets a bad rap for long-term storytelling. Like they don't do the long-term storytelling. They don't make me care about stories. Which I'm not going to talk about that anymore. But their mid-game storytelling is okay, but if they got to pick one. Either we're doing this week to week, or we're going. You can send this out even longer instead of just throwing folks at wood chippers.
This is definitely the current chapter of 2026 where they're just like, we don't have a pay-per-view until March, so we got to make 8 weeks of television work somehow.
Which we'll talk about the next match and afterwards. That they got people watching.
They definitely did.
They definitely did. So again, Takeshita comes out, squares up with Moxley, Team D&D attack him, which is going to have some repercussions at the very, when we get to that match. So, God, can Mark Briscoe and in these pictures, man, I swear, I was just like, again, we have a different pose this time. Briscoe, I love it. This match rolled too.
Great, yeah.
I love El Clone. El Clone is fantastic too. The way he no-sold the J Driller was fantastic. I loved it. I was like, that is how we no-sell and not be a butthole about it.
There was a few no-sells in both Dynamite and Collision this week. Like they had a joke going on with each other where every now and then they just no-sell something and try not to laugh. Like this happened a few times.
I loved I don't know if it was a botch or whether they actually did it this way, but there's a couple different ones also where they started to no-sell, realized they were at the end of the match and had to go home. Like, no, yeah. I'm falling. Oh, no.
Tommaso Ciampa had one of those where it was just like, what do I... Oh, no!
So this was for the TNT Championship, Mark Briscoe versus El Clone. This was a fun match. Again, El Clone, also known as Arez on the independent scene. Fantastic luchador, wrestling not only in GCW a lot, and he was a part of Los Desperados, which is him, Gringo Loco, and Jack Cartwheel. But he also is very busy on the independent scene in Mexico as well, and really happy to finally been loving seeing him in action. And Andrew made me laugh because he text messaged me a couple weeks ago and he was just like, if they really wanted to keep El Clon's identity a secret, they should have covered up El Clon, because those tattoos for all of us who've been watching Arez forever, no, dead giveaway immediately.
Exactly no, basically, they have to get hologram to get all those tattoos now, is what it is.
Seriously. And you know what? I haven't heard anything too much, but from the timetable last we were updated, hologram should be coming back relatively within the next month or two. So cool. We can finally pick back up for what we were doing before he got injured again.
There was a moment in this match, Mark Briscoe did a front flip through the ropes.
Yep.
And I still can't figure out how he did it. Because I've watched it twice now, and I'm still like, how did you... The camera cuts right at that moment. And it looked like it got his foot. And I was like, oh, it clipped his foot. No, he did a flip through the rope. How do you do a flip through the rope? Super fun. Like
years of experience.
Yeah.
And that OG Ring of Honor training too.
Right.
In terms of oof. They trained you for a lot of stuff.
Mark Briscoe is like a cat. He just will not land on his head unless he wants to.
For reals.
Teeth like a cat too.
We love it. So this was a really fun match. Mark Briscoe does retain the TNT Championship. He gets on the microphone. He talks about, he is always up for a challenge and who should the lights go out and who should appear. But I was like, damn, that was quick.
I loved how the crowd was like, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? And then when they barely had the backlight come up, they go, oh my God, and they explode.
Yes.
Perfect way to bring him in.
This weird, like, who's a psycho killer? Who's that?
It's Tommaso Ciampa.
This bald, like, yeah.
It's Triple H. Anyway.
He's here. He's here.
No, so the lights go out, the backdrop happens, Psycho Killer is on the LED, and then we get the full name reveal. Tommaso Ciampa is officially All Elite, and this is crazy, y'all. I was like,
great.
I knew he was done with WWE because, he said that he's not re-signing his contract. I was just like, oh, okay. again, because he didn't re-sign, I don't know what was in it, but apparently he doesn't have a non-compete, so he could just go wherever he wants at this point.
Right.
And he's already signed to AEW. I'm like, damn, Tony, you made this quick. And then reports came out that Tony signed Tommaso like the day after his contract officially expired on Monday. And then now he's here debuting on Dynamite. I'm like, God damn, Tony, we just wasting no time, and I'm here for it.
Well,
I'm seeing
imagine
those. Go.
imagine all his friends are over at AEW going, dude.
That's also very true, because
Like-
Tommaso is an individual that has been on the independent scene with a lot of these folks, and also has history with Mark as well too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that on the Instagram they were showing matches of those two from like 20 years ago. Like even like, oh my god, they've known each other forever. What a cool way to go back and like one of your best friends in a title match bring you back. Like that's amazing. Yeah, sign the man.
And then of course Mark and Tommaso face off, and guys, they were roommates because then we watched them kiss. We love to see it.
It was a very heated rivalry, but yes, it was also fun to be able to see like the pictures backstage with his daughter, because you remember seeing her for the first like takeover when she was a baby, and like now she's full kid, like there with him and getting to be there for his first big day. It was so awesome.
Yeah, super cool.
We love to see it. Anyways, we're gonna come back, and coming and reporting to us from the Upside Down is our lovely Bear Dido in the building. He's coming to us live from the Upside Down.
There it is.
Good evening.
Benny, we got to figure out this internet situation. Tony Khan needs to stop striking your house during our shows.
It's all right.
Seriously, you know?
It's called Cold Weather in Weymouth.
For real.
That damn bandwidth, you know?
Anyways, Daddy is now in AEW. Thoughts?
Yes. Well, you know, the thing is, right? Mikey Ruckus did a great job on the turnover of that song. I think it was like 36 hours or something. You probably already covered that.
We actually hadn't. No, you're on that.
You're on it.
It's pretty good song. I'm gonna be a contrarian, and say, you know how many other people are in catering right now that could have won that title?
More on that when we get to Collision. We're gonna get spicy.
Interesting.
Anyways,
I don't blame you though. Yeah.
So spicy take.
Yeah, I'm happy he's here, but jumping to the front of the line seems a little messed up.
That's tough. Yeah,
that is very.
And we were just talking about him and Briscoe being friends and knowing each other forever, wondering who made that choice and who was in there. If Briscoe was okay with that, if Briscoe wanted to maybe give him that momentum right now, which I don't blame them. It's sort of the hot hand, and now everybody's talking about it since.
Oh yeah. Well, also the best way to kind of counteract the Powerhouse Hobbs loss. Which they botched his entire, and thing to them. So
undercooked him like, oh god.
Yeah. So Tony goes, "Two can play at this game," and we go right for it.
And let me just remind you, folks, this is barely January. I was just like, Lord, we're gonna see how the rest of 2026 goes in the world of professional wrestling. So more on you, Tommaso, when we get to Collision, because some of us have some spicy takes, and I'm here for the drama. Love it. Anyways, moving on. God, I want to be MJF in this picture right now. Anywho. MJF, in his mind, he's just like, oh, damn, I fucked up. I was like, I'm about to get murderized next week. And Brody King's just like, son, let me tell you something. You're going to die next week.
Although MJF went pretty low with his promo, though, calling him out the way he did.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. MJF, I was just like, listen, I know you always cut these scathing promos against people, and you say some really far crazy stuff, man. But
yeah,
when Professor is texting us rewatching this, I was just like, yep, MJF went there. I was like, I had to take a moment. I had to pause when I watched it. I was like, I had to collect myself. I was like, I know he's not talking to me, but damn, it sounded like he was reading me too. I was like, holy hell, Maxwell.
He's brilliant. There's a reason why he's the best heel in the game and one of the best talkers we have right now. Like, he's fantastic. I don't know if we'll ever really get all the flowers he should get for what he does.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Like, I'm not sure what else to say. Benny, say something articulate. I'm failing.
Yes, this was super fun. Brody is a great I don't know like a challenger for TV because not only did it like push him up the card a little bit, like they could revisit it later on down the road. And Max hit them with like the I've never seen a guy look more like a Nazi that's a liberal.
So good.
Line was
So good.
so crazy.
That's one of the best lines of the year. Like, who's topping that? Tony Storm might. He's got 10 months to, but that's
exactly because it's like Brody's like
It's like bet. Oh man. But I love the retort from Brody. He didn't have to do much, but Max is like, oh damn, I fucked up. I'm about to die next week. And Brody's like, you're about to die next week because we are getting an eliminator match where if Brody wins, he will get a match at, I'm assuming, Grand Slam Australia, which is going to be crazy, I think. Who knows? But at the same time, I was just like, I smell a stunt. I smell a return, possibly. Who knows what's going to happen? But I'm here for Brody and MJF next week, or tomorrow night, I should say, to see if Brody gets this match.
I mean, there was a name drop in this, and someone who's been dealing with a major ankle injury for quite a while, to the point where he didn't think he'd get back in the ring. Do we think we see the long-lost Buddy Murphy?
I hope so. I miss Buddy, man. I mean, it's fun watching him and Rhea slap and chop each other on the internet and watching them absolutely devastate each other after sunburns. But I am ready to see Buddy back in the ring because I miss my buddy, literally.
Well, and Pac can't take all his thunder as being the little mini, jacked up Mighty Mouse.
I was like, Pac needs a break real quick. So, Buddy, we're tagging you back in. So, eliminator match tomorrow between MJF and Brody King. We are going to see how badly MJF dies tomorrow on our screen. But we keep this Dynamite, breakdown going. God.
I only have one note for this match, and I'll say it after we get through what's going on here.
So that's all my notes said. I literally wrote down, listen, Chris, I love you. And you know what? Forget what the haters are saying. I don't think you're a boring champion. I think you are fantastic. We have you defined character. We have you pat down.
Boring? People don't like Chris Statlander?
They think she's a boring champion. And I'm just like, guys, are we watching the same thing? Like, what happened?
I wonder if it's because they right at the beginning of her reign stuck her in the other storyline with the tag champs, didn't let her actually go out on her own. So that could be like the fact they just don't see her as her own thing, maybe. But I mean, she's not boring. She's a big, brawny champion. Like, she's just wrecking people. And Tekla gave her a run for her money.
She held Tekla up for 90 seconds and cut a promo. And then dropped her. Like, what? How are you not entertained? Come on, people.
Have you watched Bobby Lashley's career?
Ooh.
Fair.
Anyways.
Interesting point.
So, AEW Women's World Championship, Chris Statlander versus Tekla. This has been an ongoing quasi-feud since forever, because this is even still stemming from blood and guts between everyone involved, where Tekla is going, she pinned Chris in that trios match, which got her this opportunity. And so Chris gave it to her, but she also counteracted with it, saying that I will give you this match, but the Sisters of Sin have to stay in the back. But they won't. If they stay in the back for the match, though, then Willow, threw down the challenge that if they can stay in the back, the Babes of Wrath will offer a tag team championship match on Collision for the Sisters of Sin. They just got to stay out of Chris and Tekla's way, and that's exactly what they did. This is just beefy women beating. This is beefy women fighting beefy women. Like,
but you need to do it too, because I think Tekla's also been defined by the group as well so much that basically you got to give her this match to show what she can do, and she did. She went out straight and took everything to her. My note for the match: no Tire-san. Where was Tire-san?
How dare they not include Tire-san?
Sure.
Tekla, yo, boo thing is here. Why was there no Tire-san? We're gonna talk about her boo thing now on Collision though, because I was just like, oh my god, Darby finally exit up. No, wait, I spoke too soon.
Well, this match was so great. Like, Tekla really has like, she's like a plug-in and play ready player, you know. Like, I remember when she was in Japan, people were like, "Oh, she's not that great in ring," but then like she comes to America and everybody's like, "This kind of lady great."
It's because people don't take the time to look at her stardom career because it was also fantastic. But
I'm not as familiar with her as I should be. Like I know bits and pieces, and I saw some stuff over the last week or two when we've talked about her.
Well, she was great. Most people, because by osmosis, there's us. So
it's by you all, right?
Yeah, right.
Like that neck thing, she grabbing the rope behind, like that's horrifying and super violent and scary. And then to take an Alabama Slam right into the fucking, like, amazing. So I'm super impressed. I really want to see more of her. I'm excited.
Yeah, that power bomb that Chris had hit on. Man, that was brutal looking. And
yeah.
Sorry, I'm just gonna say this match was built perfectly. You know.
Yeah.
It really was. It reminded me of like early PWG or like Independence Gunter versus Ilya Dragunov. Like this is where you wanted to be with that, like that height difference, the power in both, and just the tenacity that Tekla had. It was really, really good. And I want to see this run back in a different way.
Sure.
Yep.
Love to see it. So Chris retains the AEW Women's World Championship, and we would see Tekla's stablemates in action on Collision against the Babes of Wrath. So we're going to talk about that match when we get there. But right now, Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher are me. My goodness.
We're supposed to hate him. But
Kyle.
If you look at this picture too, it looks like a younger and an older photo of Dom Phallus. So basically, Kyle is evolving into Dom Phallus.
Actually, kind of does.
I don't want that to be the case. Kyle, I don't know whether I don't like the storyline or I just don't believe it, but like Kyle apologizing to Okada and then throwing this off just seems extremely forced and not something he would do.
This does look like your uncle's talking conspiracy theories at the table sort of feel, right? Like, look at their two faces. Just, he's going to talk about the lasers.
It's like, again, really?
No,
it's like when a certain old person that's, in charge of a large group of people farts on camera in front of the press, and then, you're just having to be there and kind of get to the end of it.
I'm pretty sure it was a little more than a fart.
Yeah, maybe.
All hands on deck type of thing.
But Okada apologizes to Fletcher. Fletcher agrees to it. Don and Okada leave. Takeshita is upset at Kyle, but like, you actually believe him, and then leaves his Proto-Shida stablemate hanging because Takeshita's not mad. He's just very disappointed.
Well, this is what I'm talking about, where Takeshita has like too many things going on. Like, he's breaking up with Kyle. He's going for the championship. He's mad at Okada. He's going to be taking on Orange Cassidy in a week or something. Who knows what else he's going to be doing?
Yeah.
Takeshita's just like, I'm just out here living my life. And honestly, at this point, I was just like, just kickstart Takeshita defecting from the Don Callis family, because
it's coming. Like, we all feel it. It's just when. It'll be in the next few months, I'm sure.
I was just like, it's got to happen soon because I think that Revolution Takeshita will. I don't want to say turn babyface, but
they got to find someone to talk for him,
Mhm.
right? They don't want him to cut promos. They got to find someone who can cut some stuff for him and get that together. I would not mind seeing the cool Japanese anime promos. I think those are the coolest in the world. We
and
need
again,
more of that.
not to invoke another promotion, but like I would be okay with what they're currently doing with certain, people who may or may not have history with each other.
Yeah,
A certain, Shinsuke Nakamura and a certain one half of the Gorillas of Destiny cutting promos against each other in Japanese. And I was
love
just like,
it. Please,
yes.
more of that.
Just have Takeshita cut promos in Japanese. Like I'm
Just
fine
do
with
it.
it. It's
AEW
fantastic.
audience is with it. Like they'll be all in. Just go.
Or you could have Fletcher go with him.
That's true
like,
too.
That way,
Proto
he-
Sheeta
he
in the
could
tag
just-
team division for a
Sure.
little bit.
You're not
yeah,
wrong.
exactly.
So yeah, there's a whole lot of options. So but yeah, Takeshita is he's not mad, he's just disappointed, you guys. And so we leave the family turmoil that is this, and we go into Jesus Christ Superstar. Is that you? Oh no, that's Jungle Jack Perry. I was like, what is happening? This picture made me
My
laugh
eyes
so
are
hard.
clearer now.
I was like, all right, Jesus Christ. I was like, all right, Jesus Christ Superstar, sit yourself down. I was like,
see.
Can he
quote
hit the high G?
Got that high G. I don't know if I can hit that high G.
come on in, Betty.
Not
Like,
quietly. Jesus.
listen, we're all musical theater nerds in some capacity here.
Thank
so-
you all for coming along with me on that. Well done, Betty. Betty was right there
We
too.
love
That's
it.
good.
But no, Jungle Jack Perry gets sacrificed to the backstage area. I was just like, and Ricochet is just watching. I was just like, this feud is weird, you guys. This is a weird feud.
It got weird, but you know.
Well, but you called this last week, Mike. You were saying, I can't wait to see Ricochet's response to Jack being, unable to deliver a promo. So this is much better. It's the other side of it. We go too far to the right.
That's
This
fair.
is
We didn't
such
talk
a
about
weird. This is such a weird feud, but this back and forth is. I don't want to say interesting, but like I'm here, I'm watching. So
I will say, he's got perfect pike pose for a stage combat lift. Like this was working really well on him. So
That's
well
great.
done.
That's what we would choreo. Yeah, that's well done.
love it. So we're gonna see these guys fight very, very soon. So I'm like, okay.
Oh, just to keep the bit going. I don't know if this was supposed to give a sympathy, but this was a pretty good segment, and I enjoyed it.
Love it. Love to see it. Moving on. This hurts. So this hurts to talk about because I was just like, damn it, Jake. But
Well, this was us. Like we called this before it was announced. When we were watching, we caught this.
So I'm trying to find
Yeah.
where it happened. Do you guys know where it happened?
It's on the apron after Cash is trying to get him out of the ring. They go up to the top rope. They come back down the apron, and Cash does what looks like a DDT, but Jake Doyle comes down on his arm, and then he pops up, and you see him mouth something as he rolls off, and he's mouthing, "I tore my bicep."
and so Cash is like,
It's the
literally-
last. It's right before the last exchange with Mark Davis before they win.
yeah, this was unfortunate, man.
I think like Jake something was like holding on to the top rope while Cash gave him a DDT on the apron, and like there wasn't enough clearance, and like he knew it right away.
Yeah. Well, because he just came off of that injury literally before he signed with AEW.
I was like, gosh darn it.
Is it the same arm?
Yes.
I think it is, and that's why he knew what's wrong.
God, it was like he was out for 8 months at TNA when he first got the injury.
Yeah.
Like,
And then so basically what we're talking about here is that a great match is going on, and either they had to change the ending on the fly or they had to speed it up because you see Cash waving down the doctors to come get him as he's rolled off there, and he's waving the Death Riders to come on to interfere and bring this down home so that FTR wins, and it just takes the winds out of the sails of a decent match.
Yeah, I was just like, I was really enjoying this match. And then when that happened and then everything we got to the end, I was like, they did their best they could to salvage it. And I'm not even mad at the ending. I just feel so bad for Doyle here. And also, that means I also feel bad for Mark Davis, too, because I was like, I really love this tag team. So now what are we going to do with Mr. Dungzilla? Like, it's so frustrating.
You got to stick him with Kyle Fletcher.
Just bring back, Aussie Open. Reunite Aussie Open. That is the backup plan I'm okay with. Especially since Takeshi is mad.
Oh.
Professor saw it. So when we were watching this, I started texting right away. I'm like, did he just tear his bicep? And everyone else like, I have no idea what's going on.
And I'm like,
and then it got weird. Yep.
Oh, look at how his arm twist.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How did I not? I didn't catch. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention or I looked away. Dude, he Kimured himself. Like
he did to try to stop himself from falling. Yep.
Fucking hell.
Yep.
That was gross. Let's watch it again.
This time at 0.5 speed.
For real.
This time in instant replay.
Man, like, it sucks for Doyle. And again, I know everyone's professional too, but I also feel, you know, and you could tell that Cash was like really feeling bad about it too. Cash was trying to hide it, but you could tell Cash was devastated too.
Yeah, and Cash is out there with him too. Yeah,
Stoke is trying to cover on commentary. He's doing he can't see anything. No one can see because it was on the far side of the ring. But you know, he rolls out to the corner to Doc Samson, and he does not come back.
Oh, whoa! Yeah, this makes total sense.
So,
and then I mean, they recovered beautifully. Like, it's not horrible.
I give the ending a bit of grace because they had to change it up really quick and bring it home really fast on the fly, which allowed the Death Riders, to cause a bit of some shenanigans. FTR retained the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Is very unfortunate for Doyle. Cash, I'm pretty sure, felt very bad about it. And the ending sucked, but you know what? Prior to that, we were getting a really fun match. And here's hoping that Doyle is not gone for another 8 months because I'll cry.
Yeah. if it's the same arm and a new tear in there, it may be longer.
Lord help us. I was just like, dang it, Jake, I love you, but we gotta. So frustrating.
I of course we want more from the ending. Sure, I didn't hate that they wrapped it the way they did.
That's what I said too. I give the ending a lot of grace because they had to change it due to injury.
My thing was you could tell it was happening because there's that little miscommunication between Davis and Dax in the corner there.
Yeah, and they're talking. They're doing this, go. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think like they were talking at one point, and like that's when they rolled him out, hit him with a belt, roll him back in, get the word to Paul Turner, because like Paul Turner is if you watch it, like Paul the referee, like it's pretty much just like what's happening right now, and he just but he's been around for so long that he just rolled with it,
It's a little clunky. It's not seamless, but they got there. Yeah.
I've seen worse.
That is also very true.
Oh yeah.
Lest we all forget the witnessing that we saw Dante Martin's ankle.
There's been some bad ones.
That is the worst modern one I have ever seen in my years of doing this podcast. Is the Dante Martin ankle spot.
Well, and we're now, like 2 weeks away from the anniversary of Sid's spot when he nearly lost his leg.
I was just gonna.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
Welcome to BC WrestlePod. JVL will never let you forget.
Remember when Sid Vicious did the Gumby thing and went?
Anywho,
I don't know, Pokey, right through the skin.
Let's keep this going because we still got Collision to talk about a little bit later. God, I'm so ready for this match. I am so excited. Let's just say the promo, excellent. Everybody involved with it was a lot of fun. Tony Storm is Tony Storming it, and we love her for it. Guys, we're getting a hair versus hair match where the loser who gets pinned at Grand Slam Australia has to cut their hair. Now, obviously, I want to see Wheeler Yuta go from he fell into a hot topic and say, yeah, I'll take this. I actually kind of, and I know she'd probably be down for it. It would be super intimidating to watch a shaved head Marina Shafir be out here giving me G.I. Jane vibes.
Can you imagine timeless Tony Storm with running down mascara and just full on gothy type makeup with a shaved head. Though. I mean,
And it
come
just
on.
gives her
Oh man.
gives her wig options for 2 years, dude.
Yes.
The
Yes.
funny thing is, I'm pretty sure all 4 of these individuals were like, "Yeah, I'll shave my head. It's great." Like, I think that's the funny bit because I feel like all 4 of them would be okay with it.
I think for
which
the
is
spectacle
fantastic.
of it, yeah, it's super fun. Yeah.
So
What if
I'm
it's a
here
double
for
pin?
this.
What if
Oh my
Marina
gosh.
pins Tony while Orange is pinning Wheeler?
I was just like, then we have to get another rematch. It's fantastic.
You just have a shaved head continuum.
A question to derail us, as if we don't already derail ourselves. Nick wants to know who on BC WrestlePod is the best dancer.
Benny.
Benny.
I'll take it.
Yeah. And
Yes.
back to the plot of it. Nick likes the stipulation of the hair versus hair.
It's great
Like
stipulation.
he agrees. Marina with the shaved head would be
Oh, she'd be a
badass.
demon.
Mhm.
Down and back in when I used to watch a lot of MMA, Rose Namaranjas and a handful of other women who had the
Oh
shaved
my-
head, just
For real.
monsters. And it was like, oh, you scary. I love it.
I'm just imagining her with the shaved head, like just a more aggressive mother's milk, and she's just like, "Oh God, how intimidating!"
Oh,
And
yeah.
slightly turned on, I would be.
Well, my little Star Trek, the original movie, Heart would love it too, just because, I don't know, anyway.
Oh,
Sure. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Like, ooh, okay, we
Good
love
knowledge.
that.
Yeah.
So,
Some control,
I'm
right?
excited. Yes,
Oh, no.
I'm excited for Grand Slam Australia. This is the first official match that we have for Grand Slam Australia. We love to see it. We love to
You
see
realize,
it finally
though,
taking shape.
We get Wheeler Yuta cutting his hair off. The bald chants are going to be amazing.
Amazing. Ricochet was like, "I've been there too, bud. I've been there too."
Well, then
Anyways,
Wheeler leaves the Death Riders to go hang out with Ricochet, and now they're
Yeah,
all them,
that would be
like,
hilarious.
There's so many things you could play with here.
Here's the other question, though. Does hair versus hair go to his beard, too, so he just becomes full, like, baby Yuta?
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Come on. Can you de-evolve
Oh,
a
man.
Pokemon?
Nick, why'd you have to do that? Then Serena D comes out and accuses her. of
There you go. Yeah, good knowledge. Yeah, you're right.
Hashtag raise your hand and pledge to Punk. LOL.
Nice.
Gosh.
You're right.
Anyways, main event time of Dynamite. Swerve Strickland versus Andrade El Idolo. So,
Dude.
I love that Andrade's out here taking pictures with people. Be like, selfie, click.
Andretti's
I
actually
was like-
giving his number, putting his number in women's phones.
Yep,
I mean,
he
hey,
is.
you know, I'm just, you know,
I mean,
Now,
the man's
I did see
losing his
reports-
pants last week.
I mean,
That's right.
yeah, homeboy had a full on pants. We went to commercial, came back, and I'm like, Andrade, where'd your pants go? It was fantastic.
He's just
No, but I
living
did
it up.
read a report that the woman that he was interacting with is actually like an independent wrestler too, and who knows, we might get her as a managerial figure. I don't know. I was just
That's
like,
fantastic.
yeah.
what the only thing I took away from this is, man, he had the type, huh? Man,
I
did he have a
mean-
type?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
What are more of Ric Flair's illegitimate children? What is
Yep.
it?
Woo!
I think Nick's right. Man. I just want my hair back. That's all I want.
This match.
I
Sorry, Benny.
I don't know what Andrade's character is right now, but like I am still
don't
here
either.
for it.
It's sex.
Because,
It's literal sex.
hey, he's like,
This is his
like, hey,
character.
I'm free.
Thanks, Nick. Andrade is channeling his inner Mikey on spring break. Listen, I told you those stories of confidence. No, just
Yep.
kidding.
Yep.
Listen, what happens on spring break stays on spring break.
I
Unless
mean, you
you're
already
on
showed that your
WrestlePod.
pants gets lost halfway through a wrestle match with another man. It's great.
Is fantastic. That was me yesterday. Anyways, continuing on with this match.
We
So-
talk about Dom Phallus. I mean, Andrade is basically the embodiment of the Dom Phallus right
He
now.
is
what he's
literally
doing.
the embodiment of just sex. I was
But
just like, this is
it's-
horniness at its in physical incarnation. Of
And
Like-
I want Benny to get his thought in too, but he's having fun.
Yeah.
He's kind of finally having fun. The first time in AEW, he wasn't really having fun. He was whatever he was. WWE, he kind of got to do a few things, but nothing where it felt like he was having fun. Now he's kind of having fun, which we talked about when he got here. Like, okay, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's like, I'm just going to enjoy being alive It's kind of working. Benny, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Like, is that like he's sort of like he's always been really funny, right?
Yeah.
Like he's got great comedic timing, but like he's also one of those guys that like can make you laugh and then make you hate him like 10 seconds later.
Oh yeah.
Like,
He literally is a telenovela villain. That is exactly what he is playing right now.
Well,
It's
look
like,
what he
oh my
did.
gosh,
definitely.
I'll be like,
Look at his-
you're oozing machismo and sexiness, and that's awesome and that's charming. And then you do something and it's like, oh, you're the villain of the show. I hate you.
Yes, exactly.
You go back to when he finally took off the La Sombra mask, he became Andrade, and he's one of the few people that made the Milady work. Like, how the hell did that work?
Yeah, the suspenders.
Listen. I would be okay with seeing Andrade in some telenovelas on my TV screen.
This
Give
just
us
this gives Mikey more lore about me and my family. My mother's maiden name is Andrade.
oh my god.
She is Mary
I'm telling you,
Andrade.
BC WrestlePod special.
Same.
We're gonna do a 23andMe with the professor, and then we're gonna
Bercios and Andrades. That's the whole side of that family.
We
So.
love
Wow, there's like
to see it.
15% El Idolo in my background.
Dude, if that's how that comes back, and it's just all these percentages, and then just an idolo 50%.
It's fantastic.
What's that emoji mean? I know exactly what it means.
Well, speaking of El Idolo beats Swerve here.
Oh,
I mean, spoilers.
We got a whole collision to talk about too,
Benny,
guys.
Benny, go, Benny, go, Benny, go.
all I was gonna say was that like yeah, this is also being recorded for future use.
Benny,
really.
Benny's. This is if I'm related to all these wrestlers by
No, no.
default.
I mean, Nick, you're right, but it said Rico Rowan is what it is. So
Rico.
Benny, you kidding me? This is going to be saved for recording for future
Oh,
use.
good
I'm
for
like,
you.
same.
I'm gonna keep this one on that other hard drive.
this is the burner.
This is
I'm
the
gonna
button.
delete your search history.
So don't look at Benny's
Anyways.
search history, but
Duck,
also
duck, go, man. Duck, duck, go.
What like but these two guys, right? Like I don't think they've ever met before. Like in singles
don't-
action at least.
no
think I've
commentary
never-
told us this is their first encounter like ever on any televised, regardless of where they are. Which is
Yeah,
crazy
maybe.
because I was like, wait, is that true?
I thought they were on the black and gold. Before Swerve left, I thought he fought in like one of the tournaments, like the Cruiserweight Classic or anything else. I'm pretty sure they fought somewhere.
Oh, maybe like the Dusty or something.
Yeah, something.
Maybe.
But something they wouldn't talk about.
But even still, like I was just like, if that's true, that's crazy.
I really hope they run this back. Maybe not 8 times
Yeah.
like they did with another guy, but this was super fun.
Listen, you can't put the brown and black people together. Yes, the best of 7 series would be fantastic, but we are not putting the marginalized people against each other like that.
I know.
Well, and you know that Andrade, he's not going to burn down Swerve's house. He's just going to take Swerve's wife or like do something else that way. Like
He's just collecting all Swerve's girlfriends. Like that's just happening from here on out.
He'll take his studio. He'll take his girl. He'll take his there'll be a whole nother child like randomly.
That would be an incredible
He
story.
is
for
a
Andrade.
telenovela villain. That is exactly
just-
what Andrade needs to be in AEW.
We have so much collision to talk about.
we're talking
Go,
about
Benny. Go, Benny.
Benny and Mikey wanting to collide with him already. I understand that.
Well, speaking of colliding, MJF is going to be colliding with a lot of folks because this ending sequence showing everybody Max is starting to feel the pressure of being the world champion. Not only does he have to deal with Brody King next week, but he still has Kenny, Andrade, Hangman. Like there are still plethora of challengers, and Max, I feel like, is now starting to feel the pressure of being world champion this time around. And I was like, Max, you got your work cut out for you, because this is a hit list of people who are coming for this title, man.
Yeah, look at Andrade. He's got the romance book hair. Like even in the
He
free
had-
slide,
right.
This is literally romance novel. Like
He's
look at
full on. He's book talk boyfriend.
He really is book
Yeah.
talk. The things that he probably says and does. But MJF has his work cut out for him. So that's how Dynamite went off the air. So let's get into Collision, right? Because Collision also had some stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Where was Tyreson?
That is the first question we need to ask. Where was Tyreson? So this is Darby Allin versus Tekla's Boothang Clark Connors. Of course, still currently signed to New Japan, but who knows how long that's going to be at this point, because we're seeing the mass exodus of New Japan right now.
Not to derail us quickly, but does it seem like, at least for this photo, Clark Connors' hat is like 2 sizes too small and was like CGI'd onto him?
This is Clark Connors' outfit at the Folsom Fair. I'm just saying right now. Listen, everybody here has a different level of queerness in them, but we all know. We all know.
Clark Connors winning Mr. Leather.
When your girl is Tekla, y'all know they into some freaky shit, probably. Anywho, so we have Clark Connors versus Darby Allin. I like Clark Connors. Darby Allin wins. Darby gets on the mic and does the Wrestling 101 mistake where he's like, I've beaten the Death Riders. I'm done. And then...
This is after he gets pounced before the damn match starts. Clark Connors comes out of nowhere and just takes him out. So,
which we love to see. Darby out here being a ragdoll. It's crazy. But Darby, after the match, is like, I've beaten all the Death Riders. It's time to move on. And then Gabe Kidd shows up and says, no, it's not over, bitch. We still gonna fight. I'm like, I was like, no.
Yeah, this was just mean. Like, that's the sharp part of the steps, like in his stomach.
Gabe Kidd is a psychopath, so it tracks for him. But I was
Darby's,
like, no, I thought we were done.
Yeah, Darby's doing a full crunch into it. Like, my God, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, do you think? Go ahead, Benny. Go,
Benny, go.
Sorry, I was gonna say was that this match was like Darby Y2K,
Sure.
It seemed like it was like Clark Connors was great at beating up Darby, but after like 7 minutes, I was like, this is made for a music video, isn't it? It just went on and on and on.
Yeah,
but
hey, Darby, go sell for 10 minutes. You're still gonna win. Okay, and just did crazy stuff.
Watch it repeat.
This is for Swerve's secret like rock hip hop album that he about to drop. And this is like one of the music videos they're shooting for.
Well, all I can hear is the producers. I can hear the writers in the back and the producers going, hey, we've said it for weeks. He gets backdropped onto the stairs. He gets knocked around the stairs. Today it's the payoff. He's going to jump over the stairs this time and then drop kick off them because he'll never expect it.
Oh,
I cannot. So Gabe and Darby are fighting yet again. And I'm like, all right, Tony.
What are they going to do to top him getting drowned by Jon Moxley in the middle of a ring in a small fish tank? Like, what are they going to do?
Or him getting set on fire by Darby.
When was that?
So Darby in the last couple months has had, let's see. He has been thrown off of the balcony. He has been choked out. He's been set on fire. He has been drowned in a fish tank at Wrestle Dream back in October.
Middle of the ring.
Because in the middle of the ring, because we can't bleed because we were in St. Louis. So the commission was like, nah, bruh. Darby has set multiple people on fire. He has kidnapped Gabe Kidd, dragged him with a truck in a body bag. Coffins galore. Darby has been through it upon his return since, him reappearing at y'all in Texas. And we're continuing. Darby's going to die again. We say this every time he's in a match. Darby's going to die. And he's going up against Gabe Kidd round 2. So both of them are going to die.
They've got to write him off TV because, he went up to the top of Everest now. He's got to go down to Challenger Deep somehow.
I don't know.
It's just one coffin drop. and just slowly.
We will continue to
how he
develop. We
challenges
will
me.
continue to follow this developing meh of a feud, apparently. So I love both of them, but I was like, I thought we were done, but apparently not, Tony. I was just like, all right, fine. Now this match, though,
Dude, my
Oh
goodness.
man.
Oh man.
My
Des
goodness.
and Zach, I have missed you as a team so much. So we get the
So-
Rascals versus the Crew. This is exactly the match that you need to showcase the Rascals that are newly signed to AEW. This was fun.
I know nothing of Rascals. My God, they were smooth. All four
Zero
of them.
gravity mode off.
Incredible. like a cheat code. Like, what is happening here? So beautiful to watch. Like pure. I wish Andrew watched more mainstream things like AEW, which is really fun to say about. This is the tag stuff that he would just watch over and over and over again and put on that other hard drive like we talked about. Gorgeous. I love. Right as I was thinking, I want to see them with the Young Bucks. They mentioned the Super Kick Party and Young Bucks. Like I'm in my head, I'm booking. Oh my God, this. Oh, you could do so much.
Professor,
Great.
we did this last week. We were naming off teams the Rascals could possibly face, like like we saw Rascals versus Crew, Rascals versus the Super Kick Party version of the Young Bucks that they're currently at, them versus Jet Speed.
Oh, dude. Them versus Osprey Fletcher.
Aussie Open in general.
Bring
Like
that Ozzy out, like any of these, like any
Gates of Agony. These
Gates
two
of
versus Gates of
Agony.
Agony.
dude.
And then if you want to put the Rascals against some ROH teams, them versus, the Infantry would be fantastic as
Whoa.
well.
The Outrunners.
The Outrun. Oh my God, I need a program with the Outrunners and the Rascals. I was just like, they are all about to get so high in these
You
treehouse
could have a
segments.
trio and it'd be the Rascals all three versus Dalton Castle and the Outrunners.
Yes.
Oh man.
Book it, Tony, you coward.
Come on, Tony.
So this was a really fun showing from the Rascals. They win their debut tag team match, and I am looking forward to seeing more of them in, AEW. Also, I would not be mad if you wanted to put the Rascals and Ace Austin together because they also have history with each other in the TNAs and the independent scene as well. Also, now that her contract is up, I know we have a bloated roster, but could you imagine Killer Kelly wrecking house in the AEW women's division? I'm like here for Killer Kelly. And then Myron and Killer would be the best parents ever because they bring their child with them everywhere. It's so fantastic. But fantastic match. This was a lot of fun. This was
Also,
exactly what
a
we
wild,
needed.
not Caden Carter. What is she going by now?
Oh my gosh.
Lacey Lane.
Yeah, Lacey Lane.
Taking Crew to the ring. Really cool to see her there too.
Yeah, she's with them too. They've been together on ROH television, so it's been really cool to see. Casey Catanzaro, we're waiting for you to get over here, girl. Get over here because you and Lacey are like, let's go.
Perfect new tag team champion, or like contenders. It's what you need.
For reals. They
I
were
like-
one of the only actual women's tag teams during that era of the Fed. Seriously, it makes me still mad. Anywho.
Leo Rush and Desmond Xavier, I know have a history on the Indies, especially in CZW.
Mm-hmm.
And those two starting off this match, I was like, oh, it's about to go off. Leo Rush is like one of my favorite. He sort of improvises on the fly.
Mm-hmm. And during this
so
match,
different.
I was like, I see you picked up some stuff from your stint in the UK over the winter too, especially when he had matches against the like Derice and Cara Noir and some other UK heavyweights that he's had. I was like, I see you, Leo.
And you three might remember better than me. Wasn't Leo Rush one of Ricochet's first matches in AEW? Wasn't that one of his first appearances that they had? Like he showed up and they went, "Oh my God, he's here!" And then it was Leo Rush the next week on Dynamite. And it was like, "Oh my God, look at him go! Look at him go!" Like they made each other look amazing.
Mm-hmm. So this was a fantastic match to showcase the Rascals. I'm looking forward to seeing more of them. So we had mixed tag team action with Orange Cassidy and Timeless Tony Storm. And, the team of Marina Shafir, and I fell into a hot topic rack and called it an outfit. Wheeler Yuta. We're just
No, didn't call
continuing
it an
what
outfit. Called it a personality.
called it a personality. There you go. And I mean, technically, this is where we get the official announcement that it's going to be hair versus hair. Whoever gets pinned in the match at Grand Slam Australia loses the hair. But honestly, I loved it. Fantastic. This is going to be. I'm looking forward to Grand Slam Australia just for this singular match alone.
I love the fact that they finally renamed Tony Storm's hip attack to something to work with her gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
They call it the close up now.
Yep, which is
really?
fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't
Love
get
it.
that. That's a beautiful name for that.
It was.
It's really good. Alrighty, we got to keep going though. So,
What was this?
well,
What
I was
was
just like,
this?
oh, we're running this back. Okay. Later, it wouldn't be until I was like, okay, now you have my interest again. With
Really?
who Eddie is, well, only because who Eddie is adding to the team for next week. That's the only thing I care about, because in the parking lot, y'all know the Rascals are going to defy every law of physics and gravity. But honestly, I'm just like, guys, we had this match. Why are we running it back again? But more words. Uncle Eddie is still being Uncle Eddie. And we get a rematch made in the parking lot between these two, and then it escalates. We're going to talk about that when we get to the particular part of the show where we're going to expand, because this goes from a 2-on-2 to a 4-on-4 by the end of the night,
Which is great.
which is
So, I think that the reason that they're doing this is because we need a tag division.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? FTR hasn't beaten everybody, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, and then
Listen,
we didn't just lose somebody to a torn bicep. I mean, that definitely didn't happen.
Well, right.
No, and
Yeah.
honestly, I'm here for Eddie and Ortiz to be tag team champs at some point. I mean, they are already tag team champs on the independents as of this past weekend. So it's just like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
When did Large William and Brian Keith turn into the APA?
That was my question when we see that they were going to be siding with GYV in this whole thing. I'm like, what happened? Like, how did we get here? I was
mean,
like, did y'all hire a bounty? Like, what's tea?
Once they start putting like Necronomicon shapes on their body, then we'll know for sure that they're the APA. I guess.
Yeah,
Seriously.
the acolytes, right? Like,
Oh, I don't mind the APA, but
yeah, me neither. Me
if you're
neither.
gonna do it. Like, don't.
I mean, does then will Large William start going by his initials, BBL?
Oh my God. Moving on. No comment.
You don't know what that means, kids. Type that into Reddit.
Lemon Party.
One thing I will say about the Big Bill Brian Keith thing is that I like that the bounty by Brian Keith and Big Bill is like the MacGuffin to move this along.
Sure,
For reals.
for sure.
They're like, we're here because somebody hired and paid us a bounty to do this. I was like, baller, let's go.
But they should never get it. They never
No.
get the bounty,
Never.
no matter what
Never.
happens.
That's the fun bit. Anyways, let's keep going.
Dude,
Benny said something spicy earlier, so I'm gonna let him talk for this
go
one.
spicy Benny. Go spicy Benny.
No.
Oh, okay. So I don't know where to start.
We'll start with this.
First off,
Benny, you did it. You earned a censor. That's
Just
fantastic.
kidding. Anyways, go for it, Benny. Go.
it might be a weekly segment at this point,
Okay, yeah.
But here's the thing, right? I'm happy that Champ is here, and it does create some new blood in the TNT division, right? My problem is there's a bunch of people on ROH and on AEW proper that are just sitting in catering, waiting for their call,
Right.
and hoping that they get a 30-second promo or a 3-minute match. and this 40-year-old ex WWE guy walks in the door and gets a title shot right off the bat. Uh, well, like I could see it both ways, but like you know what was really fun was hearing Killer Kowalski's name mentioned on Collision,
Yeah.
which is uh, man, I did not think this out. Don't clip this part.
You're good. You're on to something.
This is the short for
I
the
lost my train of thought. Never mind.
when it comes back, Benny, just interrupt us.
I see your point. I do agree. It is kind of, you just got here a week later, you're a title holder. That does have a little bit of the old school WWF WCW thing, right? It's like, okay, we're gonna move these titles around, we're gonna shift these around type of feel. I can't help but have that echo. So I do see that point you made, and part of me does kind of go, what are we gonna do? You just give him a title because he's here. There is the illusion of you didn't earn anything, you didn't go through the ranks, you haven't done anything else. I totally see that. I understand. I don't know what the negotiation was. If it was like, we want this and this for you, we'll do this and that for you. I do know, and I said this earlier, him and Mark go back years and years, apparently. They trained together, they knew each other, they were working on stuff together. So if that was a way to bring him over, if that was a way to sweeten the deal, we kind of all knew Mark Briscoe would be that transitional champion, which is unfortunate to say out loud. They're not going to let him hold it for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. They're just going to kind of let it ride with him in between things. They let Christian take it for a long time, which was cool. I don't know who else has had it for a really long time.
Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher had it for a chunk of time. You're right. I do think this is the chess move to go up against the other promotion. You had Powerhouse Hobbs, you had the Saudi failure, you had Ciampa, you had this title, and depending on who you talk to, internet wrestling community, AEW kind of won on that front, on sort of trading and free agencies and other things, right? You kind of mute Hobbs in the face of now Tommaso Ciampa's a champion. But I do. There is a part of me that does absolutely agrees. Like, I kind of wish we could have done this differently. They played the hot hand really fast. I don't fault that as a business decision.
To follow up on that
100%.
too, Professor, they are also, AEW has kind of set the precedent for a lot of this, where they were getting a lot of flack for bringing in decently big names, maybe not from the Fed but from other places, and then they'd get into a title program right away,
right,
have a bunch of matches, and then lose.
Yeah.
This is a little different in that fact. It's just, and they did mention this on commentary, like him and Mercedes Moné are the only two that have done this, where they come in the first night and they win their that championship that first night, and it's a shock, and it's a definitely thing like, oh my gosh, this can truly be. And I agree with you on the fact too. Briscoe, while being an amazing wrestler and an amazing character, didn't seem like they had any plan for him with this title. This was just gonna like tread water for a bit, and I think this either change things quickly, or this allowed them to pivot in a different way and make it look good, so that Mark can now be he's better when he's in a chase or when he's going up against somebody. But I do agree with you, Benny. There are a hell of a lot of people on this roster that definitely need the time to be shown to this.
Yeah.
Does Ciampa now bring those people on board, or is he gonna? Because he's also riding that role, at least from the end of this. He's not a heel. He's not a psycho killer heel. He's more of that in that Stone Cold anti-hero, like tweener role, where he's riding that crowd thing. When do we see that full turn? And I'm going to go on it down here with you, Benny. Why Kyle Fletcher? Why are you bringing him back into this picture? Can you not find anybody else?
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. Like Kyle lost it in November at Full Gear. Goes off, does a side quest in the C2, and then here we are, February, the end of January, and he's right back in the picture. And it's like,
which means also
what are we doing?
Whatever they were doing with him to put him into the top title picture has been pulled back. So what?
Yeah.
I don't. That's worse for me at that point too, because Kyle was on his way up.
Well, you see, there is sort of like a log jam right now, and I've
No,
heard
that
it's
was
in
the
both
Andrade match
places,
earlier.
Hell of a log. Hell
I
of a
know we're
log.
I know we're up against it. I don't mean to add new material, but we're almost at the end. But Tommaso Ciampa looks like Rocket Raccoon. Like it's all I see. That's all he is.
He's the, I see the lead singer from Cold, but that's me.
That's fair too. But like he's just a raccoon.
He really is.
Oh
He's
Lord.
just a big raccoon. So maybe I'm a horrible person.
I mean, you are, but that's beside the point.
Nah. Wow.
Yeah.
Hot damn.
What?
Anyways.
Is everyone's videos going down? What happened to
Nothing.
everyone's videos?
Oh no, what happened?
Well, mine is going down. So I'm
Yours goes down.
I'm
Does everything
fixing
go
camera-
down?
Oh no!
No,
Who's gonna
no, it
end
does
up in
not.
Who ends up in the void
I'm
next?
I didn't want to say anything, but thanks to JVL and his smart ass, like I'm trying to fix camera issues too. But all to say, Tommaso Ciampa is the new TNT champion. Am I happy for it? Absolutely. I love Tommaso. Always have.
Yeah.
But I do agree with Benny that I feel like there are a lot of people in the men's division who could be really good in this mid card title scene that could have
Dalton
gotten
Castle.
this
Sorry,
chance
what?
before.
Yeah.
I mean, they're always edging Dalton Castle and not in the fun way. So I was like, he does great work, but he never gets a championship match. Anywho,
Didn't get on TV.
we gotta keep this going because we yes,
We're
that is also
we're
very
almost
true.
there. We're almost there.
Let's keep this going. Okada's the belt was missing, and so he had to come out with a cover. But hot damn, this match was fun.
Yeah.
Adam Priest is so damn good. I love Adam Priest. He's fantastic.
I'm wondering with them.
The internet is
like,
fighting me right now.
It is. Adam is also an amazing tag wrestler. They just pulled him out of nowhere to be a singles wrestler for this. Did we lose out on who Okada was supposed to face too with where the belt went? Like,
they actually set this up on Ring of Honor, actually.
Which is
Really?
yeah, I was gonna
which
say
is really weird, but hey, there's some continuity there, I guess.
Sure.
Priest had like beat Anthony Henry in a pretty good match, and then like Rocky approached him and said, "You want to fight Okada?" He said, "Yeah," and we're off to the races.
There you go.
okay.
and thus this match was made. Adam Priest tried, and Okada won. The end. No, Adam Priest is great. I love Adam Priest. He's fantastic.
I hated and love the fact of Okada struggling to hold on to this belt that was inside this cover, and it's slipping out of his hands at every chance he got. He cannot like hold it at all.
I like
Good to find out that the bag that had a title that Okada was carrying got lost along the way somewhere, so that's what they had to use, which is crazy.
Who forgot to put the belts in the or check the belts? You know.
Well, yeah. Why is it in his check luggage and not with his carry-on?
Exactly.
It's a
It
personal
should be on
item.
the carry-on.
It's a
Was
personal item.
Chris Jericho, who took photos with the women's belts, or like he had the women's belt going in the ring. Have you guys heard the story of this? He forgot
I
his
don't think
belt.
so.
This is a tangent. I can tell you off the air. Mikey, keep going. Mikey, keep going.
Okada wins. The end. Anyways, continuing on. The only thing I have to say about this is who put Eddie Kingston in the dryer?
He got cut while he was away. He lost some weight. Yeah.
He definitely did.
Yeah.
It was a loss of momentum, but that's beside the point.
You know, maybe it's just me, my perpetual teenager that I'm like, I love weed jokes if they're if they're disguised or not, you know. Like,
Sure.
but you want to go have some medicine? Absolutely.
I love it.
I love that they keep trying to smoke.
Uncle Eddie
smoke her
adds.
up.
Yeah. Uncle Eddie adds the Rascals to the match happening this week.
Can we have Eddie going out to buy the Rascals beer at the liquor store?
Good times.
That's really funny. Go, Mikey, go. This happened.
It did.
Main event. For a hot
Main
second, I
event-
thought my internet
main
was gonna
event
crap out on me, so
good.
we're gonna.
Main event likey.
I did like this main event.
Main
AEW
event,
Women's World
much
Tag Team
approved.
Championship. Babes of Wrath versus Sisters of Sin. Loved it. I love what we have. Harley Cameron is still unhinged, and we love her dearly in this household. This was a fun match. This was really good. Babes of Wrath retained, so you're.
Well, on top of the fact, there was one downside for the commentary on this where they're like, Harley's going for her finishing maneuver, and then they can't describe what the maneuver is or what the name of it is. And so you know that she doesn't have one. So it's it's setting up this thing I wanted to see happen, like Harley get a finisher win, and it doesn't end up happening.
That's
This match was pretty fun. Like, at least Willow and Sky were pretty good.
Damn.
It didn't overstay.
Damn.
It didn't overstay its welcome.
wow. That opinion just fell right out of your mouth, Benny. I'm just.
Yeah, it did. Jesus.
Was gonna
It
say
did.
something. I am on my best behavior tonight. Continue.
No, I've been letting it go. Let it go. Go.
Go, Mikey. Are we spicy, Mikey? Do we need the censorship thing up again?
Don't make him do more stuff where he's got to put up other cards. It's going to throw his internet off completely.
No, we're already ready. Not gonna say nothing. We got to keep.
All right.
So here's my thing. The beatdown after this that we have is hysterical to me. But then I look at like the group of people that have beat down the Babes of Wrath. I'm like, oh, it's the Blondes and Sky Blue.
It's fair.
Also, look, wasn't this the wasn't Blood and Guts the blow up do all that?
Right?
I think.
It was supposed to be, but you see how that turned out.
We only have so many women. I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, it's almost like they took the belts off of the two ex-WWE people, and then all the people got lumped together, and they don't know what to do with them. Good night.
Listen, I am here. Yeah, but I'm just I'm calling it right now. I was just like, given pre-tapes that we saw in this episode too, Babes of Wrath and Chris are going to be teaming with Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor, and we're gonna get a big old 5-on-5 match between these. But yeah, you're all right. I'm like, we just had blood and guts. I thought that was the payoff. Oh, okay. No, all right, fine. I guess, sure, why not? Now, if this means that we get to see Chris versus Megan, though,
Yeah.
that's the match I want to see. Also, shout out to Megan and Joey Janela for putting on a banging match against Jet Speed this past Sunday at Super Power Slam. That shit was great.
Oh, speaking of which, also, Willow was there at Super Power Slam, had a great match, could not find her title belt by the end of it, but yet somehow Okada, she shows up with the belt here.
Her and Mara Sade put on a really good match. But yeah, so Beatdown, Penelope and Megan are with the Triangle of Madness.
Oh, I know what they're called. I know their group. It's One Non-Blonde.
Crazy out here. Crazy work. Crazy work.
Triangle of Madness is an Iron Maiden song, isn't it?
It could be.
Triangle of Madness.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Anywho, so
Yes, it is.
that is our AEW post-show breakdown. We went on long for this one, as we are probably.
It's
I
all
knew we
four of
would.
us. What do you think was going to happen?
We're talking too much.
Even when we got one person missing, we always end up going an hour and a half. Anyways,
Yeah,
this is the
but
most.
Nick was
content that-
here. We had a lot to go over.
We did.
Everyone's
We
internet's
truly
getting
did.
stricken down.
Benny drooled on his internet looking at Andrade. Like, we know that,
He's like a teenager. He's like a teenager. He has a picture of shirtless Andrade and his poster on the wall of his room.
Man.
It's actually
hope-
it's one of those.
My thirst did jinx Doyle and Davis. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Fair.
say
Fair.
what?
We know what Benny is into. Anyway,
If I find
It's in the name.
If I find Andrade on Ancestry.com, go, Mikey, go.
We can't get out of here.
Oh, Mikey's gone.
Oh, no.
Anywho,
There you
Oh,
are,
Lord.
Mikey. You're back.
so let's end this before the internet takes me out forever. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got a lot of shows coming up this week. NXT and CMLL tomorrow. On Friday, we have TNA. On Saturday, I will be here to watch Battle Riot for MLW. And then gird your loins, because starting next week, all the way up until the end of April, it is getting crazy. There's at least one pay-per-view every single week until May. I'm like, Lord help us. But speaking of AEW related stuff, MJF is going to be at Mystery Wrestling 23, which I'm very excited and very curious as to what kind of role he plays. That whole entire thing, it's going to be fantastic. But we got to get up on out of here so I can inform this group about a kilt thing that we were talking about prior to all of this.
I'm Tommaso Ciampa. Give
And
it
with
out.
And with that lovely image, remember, from all of us here at BC WrestlePod, remember, take care of yourself, love one another, stay iconic, and more importantly than anything, you always deserve to finish your story.
We love you.
But we will see you tomorrow for NXT and CMLL. But until then, sayonara, adios, and until next time,
we love you.
We love you, and Tommaso Ciampa just.
Ciampa.
Okay. Bye.
Ciampa.
Lord help us.
Ciampa.
Now play the intro video, darn it.